So the New Orleans Saints end the season at 7-9 for the third year in a row and the fourth in the last 5 years. We know you're frustrated, Who Dat Nation. Well, get in line.
If it makes them feel better, fans, I don't think you could be as frustrated as I am. Being the quarterback of this team during that time, and obviously taking my job, my profession very seriously as not only the quarterback of this team, but as somebody who represents the community and the fan base. We want to give the fans a winner. We want to give them championships.
The Saints' record is what it is, but they feel like a team that could have been better. But a 5-7 record in one-possession games doomed the black and gold.
We've got to find a way to get over that hump. There are too many games this year, too many opportunities this year. We had a chance to win some of those close games, and generally, look, the teams that get into this field here have usually won more than their fair share of those games decided by 7 points or less. And we talk about that number a lot because so many of them are inside of a touchdown. And I feel like we had opportunities and we didn't do a good enough job.
We had some games, man, where we were just the bad end of the stick, and a couple of those games go our way, and we're not having a discussion right now. So all we have to do is, we got to live with that for the whole off season, and come April, come back ready to work.
The last 3 years, and certainly look at a few games in each of those years that had we been able to, flip the script and have that go in our favor, then we're a playoff team. And then we're sitting here talking about us going to the playoffs, 4 years in a row, as opposed to missing it 3 years in a row.
So where do the Saints go from here? Well, one thing is for sure. No major overhaul is needed to get back to the playoffs.
Again, it's 7-9, and 3 years straight of 7-9. You can only look forward to next year and one day living up to the potential that you have on paper. Every year for the past 3 years, we've said, hey, if these guys can play to their potential, we're going to have a heck of a defense. And at the end of the day, that's not what we've lived up to. It's been a roller coaster ride.
I think everybody feels like we're very close to turning. I feel like everybody feels like we're at that tipping point where just, man, it's almost here. It's coming.
Of course, the future of the Saints begins with their head coach, and Sean Payton on his conference call on Monday said he would not address reports and rumors. He said to answer those every time would be silly. We will see if they are indeed just rumors in the weeks to come. In Metairie, Paul Boron for CST.